And as a kid, you kind of felt like that was cruel. Like you never knew when you were going to get a chance to go to McDonald's, when you were going to get a chance to go and play on the little rides and everything at the restaurant. You never knew when you were going to get. What's up? How you doing? Listen, forget all the other stuff that I normally say. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, good people. I am excited. Welcome to 2022. Are you as excited as I am? Did you bring somebody with you? Did you get us to 3 people? Listen, you know what we're talking about. It's the same thing we doing in the New Year. Yo, we in a new year. And this is the year that I believe that as you're here on a moment of clarity, if you're an overthinker or procrastinator, yep, because that's what happens, because perfectionists turns into procrastinators, that you'll learn how to take the next step with clarity and confidence in the direction of your goals, ending that cycle of self-doubt and frustration. I believe we can do it this year. All right, so listen, I'm excited, and you can hear it in my voice, and I know a lot of you all are excited because that's what the new year brings. It brings possibilities. It brings excitement. It brings hope, right? It brings the unknown of being able to believe that it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. Like, I remember when I was a little kid and, you know, when McDonald's was a big deal before all the documentaries told you not supposed to eat here and do that and everything else. But we as a kid, all we wanted was to get a Happy Meal. And we look forward to the moment where we go to McDonald's to get a Happy Meal, right? And so as all of a sudden we saw those golden arches and our parents would drive by, wouldn't stop. But every time we saw that golden arches, we got hopeful. It never would stop. Never would stop. My parents were like, we got food at the house. And as a kid, you kind of felt like that was cruel. Like you never knew when you were going to get a chance to go to McDonald's, when you were going to get a chance to go and play on the little rides and everything at the restaurant. You never knew when you were going to get that Happy Meal with the fries in the bag, right? With the toy in there too. You never knew. But every time you saw those golden arches, you got excited like, it's today. It's now the moment. That's what we're doing right now. And I'm going to tell you what that feeling is. It's hope. Yeah, it's hope. It's the belief that something that I've never seen is possible. It's the belief that something I've never experienced can be great. The Bible describes it simply as this, that faith, right, is the substance of things what? Hoped for. But it's the evidence of things not seen, right? So that's the definition of faith. But you see right there in faith is hope. So I want to talk about 3 things, right? 3 things that you need to have to maintain your hope in the new year and not to let another year treat you like the golden arches of McDonald's as I was as a kid, where you get pumped up and then it leaves you, right? We're not doing that this year. It's like, we got a new year. We got a fresh start. So we got to maintain our hope. So there's 3 things, and I'm going to give them to you up front, then I'm going to break them down, right? So the first thing to make sure that you have hope is to have a goal, right? We want to know where we're going. Number 2 is you want to be confident in knowing the path to the goal, that like believing that I can get there. And number 3, you want to be able to be confident that you can get there. All right, so let's go deal with number 1. Number 1 is you got to have a goal. I know some of y'all rolling your eyes like, Aaron, we back here talking about the goal. Yes, we are. We're going to keep talking about the goal until you get one. Listen, you want to hear me stop talking about the goal? Go get you one. Go get you one. Because guess what? January 1st didn't change your behavior. January 1st didn't change your life. But January 1st, if you have a resolution or a goal, will actually change your behavior because now you know where you're going. Now your behavior makes sense. Now all of a sudden when I get up early, I'm fueled by something bigger than just the moment. That's what hope is about, is that I know that there's something bigger in this moment. Yes, overthinkers and perfectionists, there is hope in not having all the steps figured out, but being able to take the next step in the direction of that goal. Yeah, hopeful, because the closer you get to the goal and the more next steps you take, the more confident you believe, like, yo, this can actually happen. Hope. Yeah. Number 1, first thing to make sure that you got hope is 1, to have a goal. To have some place you're going, right? To know where you're going. Number 2, right, is you gotta have a path to the goal. Now, I know from my overthinkers My perfectionists, the ones that second guess everything, who try to double dutch everything in their life to figure it out. And once you got one plan together, you overthink it again and come up with another plan. And you keep doing that back and forth, that all you keep doing is doing what? Standing still. Here's what I can tell you. I know this much about the path forward. It ain't with you standing still. It ain't with you staying in your head. But the path forward is about you taking next steps consistently in the direction of your goal. I recently had a conversation with somebody. I said, here's what I want you to think about. I need you to put your plans in sand and your goals in stone. Very simple. We know the goal, whether it's losing weight, better relationships, promotion on your job, making more money, your business, whatever it is, you know the goal. But sometimes the path happens to change a little bit. And when we're overthinking it, we get frustrated that the path doesn't look exactly like it looked in our mind. So the question I want to ask you, what's more important, the goal or the path? What's more important? That you wake up in 12 months and you got everything that you wanted to accomplish? Or you wake up in 12 months and you frustrated because it didn't go the way that you thought it was supposed to go? Do you have a path? Number 3 is confidence. Some people call it agency. It is just the belief that you can actually get there. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you don't believe in you, it doesn't matter if I believe in you, if your mom believes in you, your wife believes in you, your spouse believes in you. None of that matters if you don't believe in you. It is the most critical step. Yep, you can have the goal. You can actually have the path. But if you don't believe in you, none of it matters. None of it matters. Because your belief in you allows for you to persevere on the path to continue when things change. Your belief in you continues to keep the goal in focus, that you don't lose it when things get tough. But when you don't believe in you, it's tough to see the path, and all of a sudden the goal ain't that important. So the question is, do you believe in you? Do you believe that everything that you need, you already have? Are you waiting for some magic elixir, some magic formula for it to be the thing to make it happen for you? Do you believe? That's the thing I want to make sure that you get, because you can lose hope this year if we don't have those 3 elements. And the key to those 3 elements is you. Yep. And it's the belief in you. There's no more for us going through another year where it didn't happen for us. Nope, we're not doing that. Because we're going to take this hope of this new year, of this new moment, of this fresh start, and say, yes, I have a goal, and I ain't letting it go until I get it done. Yes, number 2, I know the path for what it looks like today, and I'm just going to consistently take next steps in that direction. And though I'm going into some unfamiliar territory, I can't stay in with what I know. I can't stay in this familiar, because the unfamiliar is greater, because that's where my goal lies. My goal lies in a place that I've never been before. So though I don't know exactly how to get there, I'm going to take next steps consistently to get there. And then number 3, I'm going to believe in me. Yeah, I'm going to believe in me. When I wake up in the morning, I look myself in the mirror. I'll be like, hey, boy, you got it going on. Hey, you good enough today. You actually more than enough. Ooh, they better watch out. Yep, that's what we doing. That's what we doing. We gonna wake up believing this so much that now all of a sudden you moving in a way that people trying to figure out, you wasn't like this last year. No, I wasn't. Because I got my elements together now. I got them. And I'm excited about the elements together, because I'm gonna fool around and do something I've never seen before. I'm gonna fool around and be in a place that I've never seen before. I'm gonna actually take the things outside of my head and let them be the reality of my life. That I'm excited about. And the goal is an inevitability that I'm gonna make it happen. And the path, though it may change, the goal never changes. So this time next year, I'll be celebrating. Because what? I believe in me. All right. Well, listen, that's the first moment of clarity of the year, people. I appreciate you for jumping in, and you already know how we do it. You already know how we do it. Give us 3 people. Don't you be selfish. All right. Don't you be selfish. Like, be generous in the new year. And do me a favor. All I want you to do in the comments, if you got all 3 elements, a goal, you know the next step, that's your path, and you believe in you, I just want you to put in the comments, hope. That's all I want you to put. I just want you to put hope in the comments, and that lets me know that you got all three and we ready to go and rock it out for 2022. Listen, I appreciate you as always, and here's what I want you to remember, because it does not change for us. Just because you started out on this journey to get better, it doesn't mean that you weren't already good. So until next time, I'll see you then.